What would happen if I spent the next 30 days using a Powerball? Increased wrist strength? Godlike levels of vascularity? Or will I just get a grip? My plan is to do 2 sets of 10 minutes on each hand, which would equal 20 minutes on each, in order to, actually manage to complete 20 minutes. Now, it's time to see what happens.
The forearm burn.
Despite the day 1 forearm fatigue, I still found a way to challenge myself further. And of course, it had to be with monkey bars. Though my forearms are burning, it was actually a lot of fun to get to wear less, be outside on one of the rare occasions in springtime, especially early spring, where it's sunny where I am. And yeah, I got a lot of weird looks for doing all this, but worth it. It wasn't actually until day 5 that I realised, wow, my forearms are looking bigger. And followed by, whoops, I kind of forgot to measure them on day 1. My left forearm was 9.25 inches, and my right forearm was 9.84, always being the overachiever right arm. It was only because I'd noticed how much tighter my sleeves were when I tried to get dressed that I remembered about taking measurements. So we can only assume that before I started this, they were tiny.
Overachiever.
So after training for 1 week with the Powerball, I found that I could actually do 1 set of 20 on each hand. And if that wasn't enough, I took my measurements again at the start of the week. So considering I'd only just gotten them on day 5, I really wasn't expecting there to be any change at all. It turns out that my left forearm is now 9.65, and my right forearm has gone up to 10 inches. Given the size difference between them, I decided later on in the week, towards the end, to incorporate an extra 10 minutes on my left hand, which would mean I would be doing the Powerball for an entire 30 minutes in a row on my left hand. Now that's what I call a good time.
The end is near.
Week 3 was merely just a grind. It was that middle part of the journey that no one really pays any attention to. To emphasize this, here's a video of my gerbils. Yeah, they got leg gains. So week 4, that is where it is exciting. It is the final week to milk out as much from that Powerball as is possible, to grab the teat of gains to milk out, to receive its bounty. Can we get some B-roll so I don't have to talk? Thanks. The last day is finally here, and I will put together my results from this 30-day challenge. My left forearm increased by 1.35 inches in 30 days, while my right forearm increased around an inch. I'm pretty glad that I incorporated the extra 10 minutes on my left forearm, as it now means that they're almost the same size. How about this for a change? I now have a muscle I've never had before. I don't know what that is. My right arm looks both bigger and more vascular now, and my left arm, although not more vascular, does seem to have a muscle separation that I didn't have at the start. So now what about wrist strength? I went back to the monkey bars I was at when I first started this challenge, and I am noticing a big difference in my wrist strength, hand strength, in that kind of supporting grip. I was able to do the monkey bars a lot easier than I did at the start. So was this challenge worth it? In my opinion, the results I've gotten are far beyond what I expected. I did not expect to see that much of a change in the size of my forearms. I didn't expect them to feel so strong, both in fun workouts like the monkey bars and my regular workouts. And visually, I'm enjoying the changes. So that's all I've got for this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my other 30-day challenges.